Greetings, Aquarius, and thank you for tuning into this reading. I hope that all is well. Let's look into the cards. What do you need to know and need to be aware of at this time? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aquarius. Please also check your other signs for important messages, okay? Before we get started, I would truly like to apologize for not being able to upload your reading sooner. Some of you here know that I've taken a break due to being sick, and I'm very happy to be able to recover my voice so I can do these readings for you. Thank you for your kind words, for supporting the channel, and for being here. So Aquarius, let's get into your reading. Let's see what important messages Divine and Spirit want to reveal for you. Spirit angels, we ask for insights and guidance for the sign of Aquarius. What do they need to know and need to be aware of? All right, starting here with the Knight of Cups energy, followed by the Two of Swords. The Hermit, the Ten of Cups, Six of Cups energy, Seven of Swords, King of Wands, the Hangman. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a new beginning here for you and the person that you are dealing with, Aquarius. However, I feel like you're still making a decision about this. If this new beginning is something that you really want to take a chance, are you ready mentally, emotionally to be able to manifest this connection? The Hangman and the Hermit, both of these cards suggest the need for introspection, perhaps the need to go within, go in solitude for a while, to shut down the noise in the environment, and to really listen to own one's thoughts, okay? In order to discern what is the right decision for you moving forward. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords, the combination of these cards do suggest that you are somebody that have your guards up. You want to take your time in getting to know this person or accepting an offer because you are somebody that trust is something very big for you here, Aquarius. You're very specific about giving trust and opening yourself up to someone because you may have had experience in your past that made you become very cautious about welcoming people in. That's the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're applying the same wisdom. The Hermit here is very wise energy. It's also the energy of not being swayed by another's conditioning, persuasion. Is all about making decisions that are appropriate for you. When you feel like the energy is right, when you feel like this is something that you really want, you go for it. But if there's something that's holding you back, if it's the energy of, I don't know if I can trust this person yet, it's important to take the time, okay? Now, the Ten of Cups, though, I feel like this card highlights the importance of building bridges, Aquarius. It could be that you want to connect with people. You really want to open your heart to someone and have a real, genuine connection. But it's all about waiting for the right person. I feel like you know, due to your past experience, that not everybody can be trusted. Not everyone out there has your heart's best interests. You may have been going on a soul-searching journey with a Hermit, finding the right person or somebody that you can really build a solid relationship. And now I feel like there's a new person coming in. Somebody has a romantic offer towards you, but you're really taking the time to get to know this person. The Hangman, this energy is in limbo, very stagnant energy. You're not in a rush to take action. I feel like you're seeing things in a different angle and perspective. But remember here, Aquarius, that the answer dwells in your heart, not in the mind. I feel like with the Hermit, this is just a gentle reminder not to be super isolated. It's important to achieve balance, know when to isolate, know when to connect. Of course, isolation can help us discern the truth, find answers, get in touch with a higher self, especially if we feel like we need to claim our own sense of independence to make our own decisions. But of course, we are all social creatures. We're meant to have interactions and relationship with other people that can add on top of our existing happiness. I do feel like somebody you dealt with in the past, indeed, there might have been some deception with the Seven of Swords, or this can come in different forms. You may have found out somebody was running away from commitment. You may have felt like somebody led you on. Okay, this could be a case-to-case situation. But I feel like there's somebody new here that has good intentions for you. Of course, over time, you will know what this person intentions are for you. But I feel like with the Ten of Cups, it's a very spiritual love, okay? The rainbow here is also an omen that hardships are already passing and good times are coming. It's letting your heart be open to the experience. This could be something very nourishing, okay? Remember that everybody that you meet in your life, Aquarius, brings a lesson. They can either be in your life for a reason or a season. I feel like discernment is needed, but also don't close yourself off too much because the Hermit definitely has a downside. If you've been very sort of disconnected, isolated for too long, there could be a danger of struggling to really connect with others here. On a different message, Aquarius, I'm getting that this choice could be with a new person or a past person. This may not resonate for all of you, but I'm sensing an energy here of somebody of your past that wants to enter back into your life. I feel like somebody may have been trying to pursue you again and they want a new beginning. With the Hangman, this is a need to really be mindful of your decisions at this time, because the Seven of Swords here warns you of possible dishonesty or shady behavior, deception. I'll be clarifying the messages over here and see what this is all about, okay? It's your choice at the end of the day with the Two of Swords. Remember that there's no wrong or right decision because everybody that you encounter, any path you take will lead to a lesson. But if you want guidance, always listen to your gut instinct about people, Aquarius. Make a decision where you know there will be peace. I feel like your gut instinct will tell you. There's an inner knowing in you that you can rely on. It's like being more connected to the source. So your intuition will guide you more than you know. I feel like you already know the answer as well with the Two of Swords. In regards to this past person that potentially wants a new cycle with you, you're definitely holding yourself back because of familiarity. Yes, you miss this person and they have a special place in your heart, but there's something about their energy that makes you want to hold yourself back and give it more time or be more sort of observant about this, because over time they will reveal to you what their real intentions are. Wow, and the Ten of Swords just showed up. There's a fear of being betrayed, okay, being stabbed in the back. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, okay? It could be in the past. The Ten of Swords could be a memory that you are still processing, all right? Certain memories. There were good memories with this past person, but there might have been those very traumatic experiences as well, because that's the Ten of Swords. This is something that was very extremely done. Somebody may have hurt you so much, and although you're stronger now, you're wiser, that's the Hermit, you are now in the process of fully recovering and in a much better place with the Ten of Cups. I feel like what you've been through really shaped who you've become, made you stronger, and made you wiser. The Five of Cups energy. I feel like this is somebody of the past. You know, they could be having some kind of glimpses about their past behavior and their actions. Somebody was in denial with the Two of Swords and Seven of Swords. But now they're seeing things in a different angle and perspective, and they want to be reunited with you. There's Two of Cups standing behind this woman. Aquarius, on a different message, if this new person really wants to pursue you and you feel like you can give them a chance, it's important to let the past go. We can no longer turn back the hands of time, but we can just take the lesson from the past. And I know that some of you may have been through a painful cycle with an ex-lover, ex-friend for some of you. But the past don't need to define you, okay? Past negative experience. Don't let this make you totally closed off to the potential of having a very fulfilling and spiritual relationship with this new person. Wow, we have the Four of Wands. It's saying that you deserve to heal, you deserve to be happy. You are somebody I feel like you have a lot to give here, Aquarius, because you don't usually let people in, but if you do, you really commit yourself. This Four of Wands is a very auspicious sign that not only is this relationship new person coming in will add on top of your existing happiness with the Ten of Cups, but there could even be marriage here because the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups to me is a sign of having family, wedding, engagement, blessings within the home. It can happen, it can manifest with the Ace of Wands energy. Wow, we have the Sun card. So I feel like this is the energy of wanting to know if it's safe to love. Is it safe to proceed? Is it safe to trust this person with my heart? Is it safe to open my home, my heart, my life to this person? You are still in the process of contemplating about this. The Sun card is happiness, joy, can also be an energy of being liberated by claiming a sense of joy and fulfillment back into your life, being optimistic overall in your journey. There is life after loss, okay, the Ten of Swords. Don't focus too much on the pain, but focus on the lesson. What did the past teach you? And how can you continue to confront any sort of fear that you may have with compassion and self-love? I feel like there's more message that the cards want you to know. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords here, please. Wow, we have the Five of Swords. Now, I feel like some of you, really something disastrous and very traumatic happened with you and this ex-person. Things were going so well in the beginning, but then with Five of Swords and Ten of Swords, it's a very dark energy. Somebody may have not only betrayed your trust, somebody may have been playing mind games here with the Five of Swords, or blatantly disrespected you. You may have found out there was somebody else in the picture. There was dishonesty here with Five of Swords. Somebody wasn't playing fair. There's also very selfish energy that I'm picking up. Now, if this person in the past is coming back and wanting a second chance, they are regretting what they've done to you in the past. That's the Five of Cups energy. There might have been a realization of what they had with you. They were not seeing it in the beginning. But now that you're possibly in a much better place, Aquarius, you know, I feel like there's some kind of bitterness here. Somebody could be feeling bitter, or there could also be anger and disappointment directed on self, like, why did I let this person go? Why did I do that to Aquarius? This Five of Cups is also mourning and grieving. To me, with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, some of you here may not even be fully aware that there's an ex that's feeling bitter about this, possibly as you're moving forward with someone new, or there's good things coming in your life. Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, even, you know, having a loving partner, new person in your life. You have the Emperor. There might be a mature person here, but they can be behaving quite childlike, or there's a petty energy. I'm also getting controlling. Somebody may have been very possessive, very controlling of you, Aquarius. But now I feel like you're taking your power back from this person, from this situation, and you're living your best life. I feel like this new beginning is mostly meant for you in order to finally realize that there's so much more that awaits you. But I feel like this past person, there's this energy of not wanting to accept defeat here, or they can't let go. They're struggling to let go. We have a High Priestess. High Priestess energy speaks about trusting your intuition at this time. But also, I feel like this operating more in instinct. Like you instinctively know what's right for you and what's not, Aquarius. There's a flux in this situation with this past person. Alright, the High Priestess also speaks about secrets coming out. There might have been a lot of things that you discovered about your past. Alright, let me see. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you have been working on healing, working on releasing any pain, resentment as well for some of you over past actions or relationship. So this new person wants to work things out. I feel like this is a loving person with the Queen of Cups. They have great intentions for you. They also are ready to put the work in this connection. With the Moon card, you've been through a lot and it feels like this about overcoming one's fear. Feel like somebody is willing to wait. We have the Hangman. They're waiting for you to open up. Let me just pull an advice card for you here, Aquarius. There's a lot of information here. Take only what resonates, okay? Spirit, what is your advice for Aquarius at this time? This card over here, it's to be fair. All right, to be fair. So there could be somebody like they were not playing fair with you. They were being selfish, or I don't know. It feels like there was some kind of perceived injustice here in the past, okay? Let's see what is Spirit's advice. Essential meanings: balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis, to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Relationship message: can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Protection message: injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice right it and fairly redress. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain: if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Wow, so this is your reading, Aquarius. Please take the advice message however resonates for you. Thank you for supporting the channel and watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.